Chapter 9, Section 2. We are going to be working on inverse operations. It's an important concept when we're solving one-step equations. Jump all the way to page 619. Near the bottom, it talks about inverse operations right here. So we're going to state the inverse operation for each stated operation. All an inverse operation is the opposite. So the inverse operation of addition is subtraction. Right, subtraction. Get a better pen so you can read my writing. For example, if it's plus 7, the inverse would be minus 7. The inverse operation of subtraction is addition. So if you start out with negative 7, if I asked you what the inverse of negative 7 is, or minus 7, that would be plus 7. Next page. There's a couple examples here of what we're going to be doing with the inverse operation. So example 1, write a plus 7 equals 9 right here. Now, we're trying to isolate the variable. We want to get the variable by itself. In order to do that, we need to get rid of the plus 7. We're going to use the inverse operation. So it's the inverse of operation of plus 7 is minus 7. Whatever you write on the left-hand side of your equation, you have to do the same on the right. It keeps it balanced. Plus 7 minus 7 is 0. These are opposites, so we can cross it out. Over on the right-hand side, we have 9 minus 7 is 2. So you would write A equals 2. Here's my keyboard. That is the inverse operations. Now let's do some examples with that. So on the next page, m plus 7 equals 11. We're trying to get the m by itself. The operation on the m side is plus 7. The inverse of that is minus 7. Write that underneath it. If you write minus 7 on the left, you have to write minus 7 on the right. Plus 7 minus 7, that's 0. Cross it out. 11 minus 7 is 4. So you have, what I want you to write is m equals 4. Take a look at B. 5 equals x minus 8. You're going to get the variable on either side of the equation. The inverse of minus 8 is plus 8. I have to write the same on both sides. Minus 8 plus 8 is nothing. Solve 5 plus 8, 13 equals x. B plus 5.67 equals 12.89. Want to get the b by itself. There's a plus sign here, so the inverse is minus 5 and 67/100ths. Got to write that on both sides, minus. These cross out because it's nothing. They're opposites of each other. Then I'm just going to subtract. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2. Bring the decimal straight down. Regroup. B is 7 and 22/100ths. Fractions. Yay, they're back. All right. 5 3/4 equals x minus 4.5. The inverse of minus 4.5 plus 4.5. Minus 4.5 plus 4.5, that's nothing. So all that's left over here is x, right there. 5 3/4 plus 4.5. You do it in your head. 10 1/4 equals x. Next page. Now we're going to do it with some decimals. 23 and 563 thousandths equals a minus 345 and 91/100ths. I want to get the a by itself. There's a minus sign here, so I'm going to write plus 345.91 on both sides. These are opposites, they cross out. I'm going to show my work over here. 345.91. I'm adding 23 and 563 thousandths. I'm going to put a 0 there. Add them up. 3, 7, 14, 9, 6, 3. Bring your decimal straight down. A equals 369 and 473 thousandths. F, 7/12 equals y plus 1/4. The opposite of plus 1/4 is minus 1/4. Positive 1/4, negative 1/4, nothing. So that's going to equal y. So 7/12 minus 1/4. 7/12 minus 1/4. Find your common denominator. I'll give you 3/12. 7/12 minus 3/12 is 4/12. Hey, let's reduce. 1/3. 1/3 equals y. W plus 3 14/100ths. The opposite of plus, minus. Minus 3.14, minus 3.14. You could do this in your head if you think about it as money. $27 minus $3 would be $24. I got to take that away, so $24 minus 14 cents. It's going to go down to 23.86. W equals 23.86. Back to fractions. Plus 9 3/4. This time we're going to subtract 9 3/4. The right-hand side, all you're left with is C. We have to solve 13 7/8 minus 9 3/4. Common denominator would be 8. That gives us 6/8, 7/8. 7/8 minus 6/8 is 1/8. 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 1/8 equals C. These are the kind of problems we're going to be solving in class with our practice problems. One-step equations using the inverse operations. Now another thing is we're going to be substituting for x. So on the next page, is x equal to 25 a solution to the equation x plus 17 equals 8? So you're going to substitute 25 for x. Write out 25 plus 17 equals 8. Solve this. 42 equals 8. Well, 42 is not equal to 8. So you put the slash through. 42 is not equal to 8. It's 16 a solution to. 16 minus 12 equals 4. Yes, you're showing your work. Solve it. 4 equals 4. It's 2 1/3 a solution to the equation. 17 2/3 equal to 2 1/3 plus 15 1/3. 15 plus 2 is 17. 1/3 plus 1/3 is 2/3. Yes, it is a solution. Then the last one is 4 567 thousandths a solution to the equation. Substitute for x, 4.567 plus 19.34 equals 23.897. Solve this. I'm not giving you the answer on that one. Check it in the textbook when you get it finished. And then the last page you need to do is talk the talk, and that's on page 624. I want you to show me this page in your textbook before I give you the practice problems. So page 624, finish the problem on 623 on the bottom, and then complete page 624.